Hello everyone, Tim Brown. Welcome to my Mobile Podcast. For this episode, I want to focus on the photo editing application Pixelmator for the Mac. I want to show you how to use the chroma key feature to remove green screen backgrounds or blue screen backgrounds. It's pretty simple, and there are two options that you can use. What you're seeing here is just a background photo. What I'm going to do is bring in another photo with a green screen background. Let me go ahead and just grab this photo here and just drag it to the stage. It's going to automatically create a new layer. And now I'm going to go ahead and just resize this image to where I want it to be over this existing image. First option, go to Edit and select Color. Then select the green color in the background, and then move your cursor to the radius tool and just begin sliding the radius tool over until you remove all the unwanted areas in the background. When you are done, click OK. And now you see that I have selected all the areas that I selected using the radius tool. Now I'm going to go back up to Edit and then select Invert Selection, because I don't want the foreground image selected, I want the background image selected. And now you can even go over to the layer section here, or just simply go up to Layer up above and then select Add Layer Mask. And once you do that, it will then remove the background. So just click Command D to remove the selection, and there you have it. Now if you zoom in closely, you'll see that I still have a little bit of green line around me, so I would have to go back in and fine-tune this a little bit using this approach. Not too bad, but a little extra work. There's actually a better way that you can do this. So now for option number 2, you can simply use the magic eraser tool on the toolbar to erase the background as well. And this works by simply selecting an area and then dragging the tool over until you have picked out the areas that you want to remove. Now you have to be careful this way, because you will begin to go into the foreground image. So you want to be careful not to do that. You don't have to go the whole way. I can actually stop right here and then move the magic eraser down below and then remove that section, and then move the tool down below here and then remove that section. And you see this one actually works even better. If I zoom in, you can see I don't have those same edges there anymore, except the areas around the face where I could go in and modify just a bit. But for the most part, that worked out fairly well. And of course, now that you have your layers separated out, you can now work on your layers separately. And with the latest update, you can actually lock layers. So I can go in here, say my foreground image, I can lock this layer now and work on the background image exclusively and not worry about messing around with the foreground image. So for example, if I wanted to use a blur tool for the background, I can do that and not have to worry about affecting the foreground image. Now I'm going to go ahead and unlock the top layer and lock the bottom layer. And I'm going to go in and just do the opposite for the top layer. For the top layer, I'm going to actually go in and sharpen this image. And that is 2 quick tips for editing out the background. This is Tim Brown. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Podcast. Check me out next time.